up, Sauce Gang, and welcome back to the channel. Hot Sauce Beats here with a hilarious reaction for you. That is right, because SocksStudios is back with a brand new video called Dumb Stuff We Did as Kids. So I hope y'all are ready to see some absolute stupidity and some dumb stuff, but we've all been there, so don't judge. But before we jump into here, please show SocksStudios some love by subscribing to the channel. Chat, we're trying to get to 250,000 subs, so if you haven't yet, please smash that subscribe button, join the Sauce Gang family. But enough talking, let's get to reacting and roll that bomb ass intro.
Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Eat, sleep, make beats. Eat, sleep, make beats.
Hot Sauce Beats! Woo-hoo! Oh, it's time for some stupid stuff.
When we were kids, we were dumb. Like, really dumb. Like, take a bath with a toaster dumb. Or play hide and seek in the washing machine dumb. So, we're gonna be
Are y'all ready for some stupid stuff? It's time. Stupidity.
talking about all the dumb moments we had as kids, and you gotta decide who was dumbest.
Everyone settle down. Everyone settle down. I'm gonna drag you guys through some real pain. It was, what was it?
September 11th.
2006, maybe?
Stop
That's
it.
the year I was born. I was born.
Holy crap, this is pre-Namway.
Bro, how do you remember this?
I was about 6 years old.
What?
And-
You were 6 years old in 2006? Whoa!
Ozza, are you retired already?
I'm about to.
You're an old man.
My mommy had to go to work, same as my daddy. No one was home. Well, no one would be home, so my mommy dragged me to what is called where you drop off your kids.
Daycare?
Daycare?
My mommy
Daycare.
dragged me to daycare.
What
I hate daycare. I hate it there. I'm gonna be there.
I did some dumb stuff at daycare,
I don't
too.
even get paid.
I
I'm
got
there from
multiple
9 to 5.
scars.
And I'm just sitting there.
Mental
okay?
and
This is
physical
at least
scars,
3 to
chat.
4 times a week.
You like the boss, baby?
Literally like the boss baby. I got my little suit on. I'm just sitting there. Nothing to do. You can play with either blocks or you can chat with the random kid that put the blocks in his nose. And I don't want to do any of that.
I was that kid, I'm not gonna lie. You don't want to talk to me, Blaza?
No, you smell weird.
I'm the kid that peed my pants.
So every time I go there, I literally beg my mommy. I beg her,
Guys.
please, mommy, no, don't drop me off into daycare. And she's like, no, I gotta put bread on the table for
Jesus,
this
bro.
family, and you're gonna go to the daycare or else.
This sounds like a villain origin story.
She drops me off there.
biggest
The
scam ever.
people that
You
take
gotta
care
give
of
them
me
half
are
your
so
paycheck for
overly
daycare,
nice to you.
chat.
They're like, oh, hello, little Blaza. How are you today?
They call
Blaza?
you Blaza too.
No,
Blaza,
dude,
Blaza?
people that are overly nice are actually more scary than mean people. Like, what are they up to? By the way, subscribe to the channel, please. That's great and all, but did you know that you can make me
did.
try the hottest hot sauce, or spend overnight in a haunted house, or even swim with sharks? 3 new shirts at SocksStudios store and 3 punishments. If we reach our goals, I have to do the punishments in a video. Go to SocksStudios store today and buy a shirt to
are
seal
the goals?
my fate.
My mom drops me off, flies away as fast as possible, and I'm just there with the
What
weird
are the
kids
goals?
and the overly nice, caring people. What you usually do there is just either play with the toys or you eat like pears.
Pears?
Hair.
So most of the times, I literally just walk over all the toys and I sit in front of the window. Like it was a kind of weird building. It had a really big round window, which was like fixed, so you can like sit in the window. And most of the time, I was like sitting for hours, looking outside,
looking out.
literally like this. I was sitting in that
You know
window.
he's probably breathing on the glass, too.
Why do you remember so much stuff from like, what, 20 years ago?
So one day, when I was sitting in front of the window, I hear the caretaker ring a little bell. Ding, ding, ding. Kids, come over here. Ding, 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 ding. Very annoying, by the way. Kept on ringing that stupid bell. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, that's enough. I'm coming over. She said, today we're gonna do an exciting activity. We're gonna go outside. And I was like, "Ooh, we're going outside.
Dude, are you sure this is a daycare? This just is prison. You're in prison. Like, everything's the
Literally.
same. This caretaker,
Not a prison bell.
the
okay?
caretaker is a prison guard. You're getting your outside time from your jail cell.
Kids were trading like fruit snacks. Oh my god.
Wait, Blaza, you know what I just realized?
So
You had your
prison's
most,
basically
famous
adult
thing
daycare.
At 6 years old, bro. Are you okay?
That's how I got this way. So I put on my big hiking boots and put on my jacket. I'm ready to go. The caretaker takes us all
Jacket!
outside in a group. We all have to hold each other's hands in groups of 2 so we don't lose each other. So we walking in groups of 2 behind each other like a little train. It's almost like a prison, like you're like chained to each other.
Shackled together.
And we went out for a little walk, like in the neighborhood. neighborhood over there. And while we were walking, I see my vision in the distance. I see a play town. What do you
Run
call
for
A
it!
Playground.
I see a
Forrest,
playground.
Doesn't know. It's so funny.
I was 6 years old, bro. I don't. How am I supposed to?
You're not 6-year-old now, bro.
We are gonna walk towards this, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so excited. We're gonna finally gotta do something more interesting. And when we got there,
We're gonna walk right by it.
It was like paradise. I saw a slide. I saw a whip wop. You know what that is?
What the heck's a
What?
whip
Yeah.
wop?
Huh?
It's a whip
It's
wop.
a seesaw. It's probably a seesaw, isn't it?
No. Are you stupid? This is a whip wop.
It's a
seesaw.
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 Yeah, and yeah.
Who calls
It's
it a
in my
whip
country, too.
wop?
I recognize the houses. So I see a
You got happy.
whip wop. I see
Look at a whip wop, please.
a climbing thing. What you call it?
Monkey
It's like
bars?
a monkey. It's a monkey bar.
Why were they called monkey bars, by the way?
Monkey at the bar.
I don't think anybody
I
knows,
see
dude.
something like this, and I just love. For some reason, I love that thing. So, okay, stop sending images of monkeys drinking juice.
Blaza, I think this is more important than your story. I'm sorry.
So cute.
We get there. I look at the
Messing
teacher,
up the
and
story.
the teacher said, "Go on ahead, guys. Have an amazing flipping hecking time." And
Be
I was like,
free.
"Yes, it's gonna be the best day of my life." I was 6 years old. My own life hasn't even started. I'm ready to have some fun. So I dragged
ready
the
to-
guy.
I'm
that
guessing
I
he's gonna
was
break a
supposed to
leg,
hold
break an
hands with.
arm?
I dragged him to the whip wop.
Stop calling it a whip wop.
And it's called a whip wop. I forced him to go with me to the seesaw.
Yeah.
And I put him on it on one side, and I was on the other side. And you know when you go on the seesaw and you go down really fast, the guy on the other side just starts flying.
Run, dude.
I
Oh,
did that to
sevens.
him. Yeah, he fell on the ground, he was crying. I was like, nah, I have no one to go on the flip flop anymore.
Stop going to the flip flop.
So I'm like, oh man, okay, well he's gonna go to hospital probably. What do I do next?
He's gone.
I started
He's
looking
gone,
around, and I
Chad.
saw the monkey bars. I was like, oh my god, I love the monkey bars. I wonder if I can get to the other side. So I start climbing up. I start hanging. And I was like, holy flipping smoke, this is pretty high. Because I was 6 years old. I was probably like a feet tall.
You're at least 5 foot.
Exactly. So
At
I start
least,
going
dude,
one hand to
dude's
the
tall.
other.
He ain't got no
And
arms.
I was halfway there. I'm getting a little tired, and I feel my hand slip just a little bit. And I was like, oh no! And I clenched my hand, and my other hand just started slipping.
Oh no.
What am I supposed to do? So I tried to grab on even harder, and all of a sudden, both of my hands just slipped.
You're cutting out. Bro.
Oh, wait. Wait, is that good? It's like.
Yeah,
I
get it.
started falling.
Gracefully.
I fall in slow motion.
So
It's just-
graceful.
you know when you fall sometimes, it feels like you're falling in slow motion.
Yeah, like your whole life like starts to like slow down.
I'm too big for that. The gravity started.
Motion.
We hit the ground sooner, bro.
Time starts slowing down, JoJo style. And I fall on the ground. Peter Griffin fall.
Broken arm.
And I'm laying there, and I was like, I don't know, I kind of fell in my lungs or something, because you know when you fall and you can't breathe for.
Oh, yeah, you got wind.
When it gets knocked out of you, dude. That sucks, bro.
And I was like, and the teacher ran up to me. He's like, oh my God, Blaza, are you okay? And I look at her, and I pull up my arm, and my arm, I kid you not, looked like the bubble tape.
Wait,
Broken.
what's the connection?
You're lying.
My wrist broke. My wrist was broken.
no.
And the teacher was like screaming, like, oh my God, I'm gonna get fired, dog.
That's all she cared about was her job, not the broken
No.
hand.
She gone.
Nah, screw the kid. It's her job.
Keep in mind, another kid also died.
That kid was not the main character of the story, okay? He's gonna be fine. He's already in the ambulance.
He was plot development.
So I looked at her.
Development.
With my little hand curled up like that, and she was like, oh crap, you gotta go to hospital. She called my mom. My mom brought me to the doctor, and it hurt so much. I was 6 years old, so much. I'd never broken anything in my life. That's the first time I
PTSD.
broke something. And luckily, everything was well and good. The doctors took good care of me. After a long time of healing, everything was okay and well. And my mama never brought me back to that daycare.
So if
Wow.
I drop you on your wrist right now, will it break
Ugh.
off?
I broke the wrist this other time as well with the dirt bike. It was the same
Bro,
wrist.
didn't you break the same wrist?
Yeah, exactly the same
Oh
wrist.
my god.
That's a weak wrist,
What's
bro.
up with
That
this
was
music,
painful.
bro?
Is there anything more painful?
I actually have a story that's similar. That has to do with the playground.
Okay. right, Tuxie.
Okay.
Dying in
Oh,
playgrounds. Like a
just perfect
battlefield.
timing to pause it.
Like, there's been so many.
Little Tuxie loved playing at playground, you see.
Whoa.
See, I wasn't as like athletic and strong as Blaza.
So fast.
I was
Blaza!
like you, Mimi. My favorite part about the playground was the swings.
The swings are the best part.
My favorite
Bro,
part
my
about the
favorite thing
swing
was
was
launching
swinging
your
really,
shoe
really
or
hard
jumping
and
off.
trying to jump off of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jump.
Yeah. So what about doing a full 360 though?
See, like I said, I was exactly like
can't do
Mimi.
no
I couldn't
360,
do that
bruv.
kind of like fancy.
Why am I being dragged into this conversation? What did I do, bro?
Mimi, I'm telling my story right now. Why are you cutting me off, man? So my favorite part was the swings. Every single time you felt when you jumped off the swings, it felt like you were a superhero landing. So on this one particular day, my mom brought me to the playground and she sent me off. The first thing I do, I
Second
instantly
hand,
run
well, chat.
straight to the swing.
Everyone's
set
getting
because
broken arms,
obviously that's
dude.
the best thing
You
at the
get a
park.
broken arm.
Hop
You
on.
get a broken
Nobody
arm.
was around, luckily, so I had the whole swing set to myself. So I go for one big swing, two big swings, and three big swings. On the
Third
third
time's the
swing,
charm.
once I reached the top of the apex of the swing, one of my hands slipped off. And so I kind of launched off the swing in an awkward way.
Candy Wampish.
And everything went dark for a second.
Oh, you're dead, bro. You're
It went dark.
You pass out.
I don't even remember because it was that hard of a fall.
Bro, did you not like snap your neck, bro? That's crazy. Bro, it does not go black for me.
Wait, you landed and your screen turned black. And
My screen turned black.
your screen. You are chronically online.
Wait, but you woke up and you're still on the floor, so nobody helped you.
It was only for like a second, okay? It was only for like a second I was on the
How
ground.
would you know that?
Yeah, you don't know. You were knocked out. How do you know how long?
I think my mom would notice by then. At the beginning, I thought, oh, I landed.
She
I'm
probably thought
perfectly
you were taking a
fine.
nap,
That
bruv.
didn't hurt too bad. When I looked down at my elbow, there was a full 2-inch piece of wood chip sticking straight out of my elbow. Let's be real here. 2 inches is a lot.
That's magnificent. That's
It's like
huge.
it's like way
Magnificent.
above
It's
average
massive.
even, right?
Dude, you know how many kids
That
probably
might be-
peed on that and stepped on it, bro?
Why is that where your mind goes? That kid's
Yeah,
peeing
we
on
COVID.
wood.
do
You got
think
COVID in your
that.
arm.
Wait, so it's in your elbow right now?
It was in the elbow. That was pretty painful in itself. You would assume that would be the most painful part. But luckily, next to the playground was a community center. And I was able to go to the nurse's office there.
So when your screen went black, your mom was there and she didn't care.
Your mom was just watching you. Hey,
We felt
She
you
was
guys.
sipping a
Was
latte
your
with the other
adrenaline,
mamas.
like still kicked in, or did you like start to feel it?
Oh, you started to feel it for sure. Once you see whatever's in you, you kind of like realize how painful it is. My mom brought me to the nurse's office at the community center, and obviously she had to take out the piece of wood. That wasn't too bad initially.
was it like a whole operation? You have to get an ER table?
No, she just pretty much yanked it out. And after that, she grabbed a bottle that said alcohol.
Oh yeah, this about to hurt, dude.
You
This about to hurt.
She grabbed a bottle of whiskey and gave it to me so I could down it. No.
Take away the pain.
She grabbed
Take
the
away the
bottle of alcohol to pretty much disinfect the wound. And as she poured it onto that wound, it started
Burn.
bubbling, and that was the most painful thing ever.
Burning that pee. That pee be burning.
It was a big wound.
That must hurt so much.
I heard you're not supposed to do that anymore.
No, yeah, it kills the healthy blood cells. My little brother,
Really?
he accidentally fell and he had like a 2-inch splinter stuck in his butt. listen. He kept it in his butt for like 2 weeks because he didn't want anyone to know that he had one in there. He didn't want anyone to like. He was embarrassed to say that there's a wood in my butt.
Bro, so he sat down with the wood in his butt?
Yeah.
No, that's
How do you
crazy.
not sit down? Like, how do you sit down with that, dude?
One day he just came up and we were having dinner. He was like, guys, I have something to tell you.
He couldn't handle it anymore.
What is even more painful than
Bro.
that?
Actually, I have one.
Jesus.
Okay, so when I was a kid, I had this friend who had a trampoline that was like set up like
We've
right
all
beside the
gotten
water.
jacked up on a
Really
trampoline,
And
dude.
so one day while I was at their house, we were like playing on the trampoline, right? And
I got my
had this
foot stuck in
epic
one of the,
idea to
well, a
jump
toe stuck
off
in one
the
of the
roof of their shed
springs.
onto
Oh,
the trampoline. So I climbed
bad.
up on top of the shed, and then I ran towards the trampoline, but I kind of slipped as I was jumping. And when I
Oh my
And-
god.
There was a banana peel on the edge of the shed.
And when I hit the trampoline, I like scorpioned myself.
Oh no!
Wait, what?
Oh no! It's where your leg like go backwards onto your head.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
What? Wait. Ali, were you that flexible, bro?
No, I'm not. It forced me. It forced me into like doing
Ali,
that.
okay, you go from jumping off a thing to your head to your leg being behind your head.
The landing, bro.
Oh my god.
Ali, did you die?
Yeah, I died. I'm dead right now. The air was knocked out of me and everything, but that's not all though. Right after
then it
that,
launched her
I
up.
bounced off of the trampoline and fell into the water.
So you were winded and you were drowning.
Yeah, so that's basically drowning.
How
Can't
does-
even
how
take a
does
breath
Aaron getting
underwater.
knocked out
You
even
can't breathe
feel?
anyway.
You've never had it, don't you? Can I punch you?
Come over here. Ali, we gotta see how painful getting the wind knocked out feels like.
Oh, I already know. You don't know, so I gotta show you. Okay, come here.
No, yeah. Just so this, Ali, this will help build the story.
Ready?
Anyways, so yeah, that's not all right. So after I scorpioned myself, I bounced off of the trampoline and into the water. It was like a lake, kind of like it was kind of like blue, clearish, and I was in so much pain. And I started crawling out of the water. That's not it. Like there were barnacles everywhere.
You became like cheese. You got shredded like cheese.
What's so bad about that? Aren't they?
They're
Ow.
sharp.
And so I tried like standing up and like tiptoeing through them, and I just kept stepping on them, and they were just slicing and slicing into my feet.
Why didn't you just swim instead?
I couldn't get up without stepping on them. I had to step on them to get out of the water.
Okay, Ali, was it like worse than Legos or better than Legos?
I think it's worse than Legos.
Yeah,
When I
Legos
finally
ain't,
got
at
up and
least
my
ain't gonna be
feet were
cutting your
all
feet,
cut
you
up,
know?
My whole body was like just done. I collapsed.
You collapsed?
Yeah, I collapsed. I was done.
That kind of sucks, Ali.
That kind of sucks. That's what you said after all of that? Muffin, all
That
right.
just kinda
let's hear it.
sucks.
I have the most painful story.
These guys just make up a story.
I don't make up stories. I never have in my life. You know, when I was like 5.
Why is everyone
Only
so
spitting
young,
truth.
bro? What's
Because when we're 5, we're stupid. We hurt ourselves. You know those little like bouncy balls that you like bounce around on?
Yeah, I love those things.
Oh, those are so fun.
Oh, the space hoppers. Yeah, dude, those are so good. I still actually use them every day. Like I'm actually on one right now.
Oh, you be bouncing? You be bouncing?
I be
motherfucker?
bouncing.
Yeah. So I was bouncing around. I was like yippee yippee, like a happy boy.
Dude, you sound so happy.
So you know those granite countertops? I was being a little like
Like,
silly
yippee!
person, and I was
Yippee!
like, let me bounce around under this granite countertop.
Oh, no.
Muffin, did you perhaps ride like a really short
Stitches.
bus, like going to school?
100%
Did
stitches.
you have lunch from like different times than the normal people? Did you ever go to a different classroom with like different teachers?
Okay, so basically, when I would bounce around not under the countertop, I would like bounce above the countertop, like my head would bounce above it. So when under the countertop, I bounce the same way I would when I bounce not
this
under the
ain't good,
countertop.
Chad.
So basically, when I bounce under the
Oh, this ain't
countertop, I
good.
would hit my head on the countertop really hard. Like it was like harsh. Like I just like.
Oh,
Man.
no.
This is the top. Think of this as the top of my head, okay?
Yeah.
This is before I bounced my head on the countertop. So this is after.
Are you serious?
Oh my gosh.
I actually didn't really feel it. And my mom's like, oh, we have to go to the hospital. I was like, okay.
Did you have to get stitches?
Yeah, so what the doctor did is
100%.
like,
You didn't feel anything?
I didn't really feel it. I was like chilling.
This wasn't painful.
There's a hole in your head and you don't feel
You
it?
have a hole in your head.
When you don't see it, you can't feel it.
I think they put like a needle on my head, like to like numb it up. And then they like
what?
stitched it up. And now I'm fine.
That was all pretty painful.
It's winter. It's almost Christmas. You know, the Christmas tree is up. All the decorations. I go downstairs. You know, I come out of my gamer cave. and I'm
Who's
like, you know,
this?
I'm gonna make hot cocoa.
Oh, yum.
Yummy.
I don't know if Americans know what is this, but the kettle. You know, you.
Chad,
you
who is this? I don't think I've ever seen this person.
Don't Americans like just?
We microwave everything.
We do. We love
So
microwaves.
anyway, I put some water in, and like my mother decorated with like ornaments and everything. It has lights and everything. So while the water is boiling, behind like the kettle, next to the microwave power outlet, and that's where the thing is plugged in.
Oh shoot! You're gonna electrocute yourself?
No.
Something caught on fire for sure.
So I thought, you know, it's kind of dark outside because, you know, when it's winter, it's like dark outside at like 3 p.m. I thought, let me turn them on. So I kind of awkwardly reach over the kettle, and, you know, on the top, there's like a button that opens the lid. So I kind of awkwardly reach over it, and then before I
Steam.
realized, I must have hit a button or something. The lid opens, and it like slams right into my face.
Face.
Yeah, I was like with my face, with my head over the lid, and it opened right into my cheek, and it's like metal.
So you got like a face full of boiling water.
Yeah,
You got branded.
Was the lid hot? Like,
Yeah, the lid was hot. I like basically just branded myself. The second degree burn.
did it leave a mark?
I had it for like 2 weeks. By the way, it took like 4 seconds for me to realize what even happened. I didn't even understand it.
Oh, so this is like stuck to his cheek and
Yeah, I didn't even feel it when it happened. I'm like, oh, something feels funny. And then it
So
hit
funny.
me for the next
It
2
feels
weeks.
so funny.
I had like a big circle on my face. It became like the disgusting kind of, crusty and yikes.
You get a pepperoni.
And I had to go with school with that and explain that embarrassing story to literally everyone.
You should have just said you fought like a bear, like you stopped your dad from beating your mom.
people
Say the
enter,
cat
only
from a
one
burning
may
house.
leave.
And that would have been way better.
Say you had a really hard time pooping.
That was you earlier, Oof.
It wasn't, dude. I had my shirt off, bro. My shirt came off. That's how bad it was.
You okay?
No, it's not okay.
It was red, then became like brownish.
I like you think you had it kind of bad, bro.
Yeah, you
Like,
had some
the worst
poo-poo
of
on
all,
your
'cause,
face.
Like it hurt the most, like longer.
For a long period of time, and the social embarrassment on top of it. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to
You had
subscribe
some
and
poo-poo on
check
your
out
face.
another video right over here.
Guys, today
Oh,
I'm trolling
snap.
my little brother.
Let me bring you in, Sauce Gang. That's right. It's time. It's time, chat. Chat, this was absolutely hilarious. It's been a minute since SocksStudios has dropped. So when I got the notification, I'm like, oh, it's time, it's time. And you know what? Again, don't feel bad, SocksStudios, because we've all had stupid moments. Chat, let me know in the comments some of your guys's, and I'll comment on them and let you know, hey, it's okay. It's happened to me as well. But please show SocksStudios some love by subscribing to the channel and chat. We're trying to get 250,000 subs. So if you haven't yet, please smash that subscribe button and join the Sauce Gang family. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and remember to eat, sleep, and make beats, and as usual, become one another. That's all I got. Boom, I'm out. Coo-hoo, got no but love for the Sauce Gang. Peace.